Hey, what's up?
You all right?
Yeah, I'm good.
Hell was you listening to?
In my head, I was listening to the bass line of I Need Your Loving,
I need your loving.
Tina Marie.
Oh. Oh, okay. All right, so you're in the Tina Marie mood this week, huh?
So what's happening? How was your
This,
week? I'll start you off.
my week was good. Work was pretty good. I mean, what happened last Friday? I went on a liquid diet, a liquid diet for over the weekend. So like I started Friday at 3 o'clock, and it didn't end until Monday at 3 o'clock, basically. I forgot it was Super Bowl weekend. So, Sunday, I'm over there with the family. They didn't cook everything in the world, and I ain't eating
And you
nothing.
stuck to it?
Yeah. I stuck to a liquid diet. I mean, like, I didn't even do no, like, real sugary liquids, you know what I'm saying? I wasn't just out drinking lemonades and, pop and nothing like that. I don't really drink pop as it is too much anyway, but I stick to it. Monday when we went to work out, it was a little rough, you know what I'm saying, first time, but I
Why
mean,
you felt weak?
tired. I got tired fast. I'm saying no real energy because I hadn't because like the thing is, even though I went on a liquid diet, I didn't do it correctly. You know what I'm saying? Like the liquids that I was consuming, I wasn't consuming enough to put energy in. Like even though I went and bought a juicer, I wasn't juicing stuff. So I was drinking more water, did a couple smoothies, but excuse me, wasn't really putting any energy in. Even though I wasn't eating anything, but I wasn't putting any energy. It was almost just like a fad. Like when religious people go on fast, it's like for a different reason, like they ain't even trying to even put energy in. They're actually trying to, I guess, weaken the body.
Fast from something that
Like,
that you use all the time. So you're fasting and praying. So something that I know I do all the time. Like if I drink Pepsi all the time, I'm a fast from Pepsi. Something that's maybe hard for me to do.
well,
And you're
most of the time when
praying.
I say they do a fast, it's more so just to kind of weaken the body to get more of, I guess they figure that allows them to get more of a connection. So when they go to talk to God, you know what I'm saying, it makes it easier to hear them. But what I was doing, what I should have been doing, was preparing my liquids so at least they're giving me some of the energy that I would need to sustain over the time. But since it was only like basically a 2.5 day thing for me, it was like I could get through it without really doing too much else. But when I went to working out Monday, you get that first day back in, it was a little taxing. I got tired fast. Like I got to put the video on my Instagram. We do a finisher. Like after we finish lifting, me, my weight is 145. After I do everything, I go down to 145 pounds, and you have to lift it for as long as you can, for as many reps as you can. There's 3 sets. You lift it for as many reps as you can. Wait. We usually wait 30 seconds. This week we did a minute break in between. So you wait for a minute, lift till you can lift it again, wait for a minute, then do it again. And like my last set, and every week you got to do 10 more than you did the previous week. So like my number this week was 60. And like I did 60, but I got to like 64. They literally had to pick the weight off me. I could not get it off. Like at 145 pounds, like on the video, you see it goes up and comes right back down. It's like I can't get it off me. They literally had to pick it up off me to get it up off me. So I went to failure. What's going on, Shaka? How you feeling?
Hey, Shaka Don.
Yeah, y'all know Jamarcus wasn't feeling well today, so he won't be with us. It'll just be me and Kelly today. So, or Kelly and I, however you say it grammatically correctly. So, with that, how was your week?
I've been home all week, so it's been cool.
Right. You're sick or under the weather
Mm-hmm.
for work purposes.
Well, for real.
So, ain't nothing else going on? You had nothing planned or anything?
Mm-mm. I've been, I still been working the other
You're just
job.
talking.
Mm-hmm.
y'all just being cordial or y'all talking?
Now we talking.
Did y'all have a conversation?
I still feel some type of way. Tried to have a conversation, but he is really going through this thing where he is tired of being a nice guy. So with me, he just died on the wrong hill. But I understand what he's going through. You know what I'm saying? He what is Shaka doing? Rosetta, what is it called? Rosetta Stone or something?
or Babel or something. No.
uh, but he's going through this thing. So I had a good talk with his girlfriend or whatever. And I had to tell her, I said, because she's going through something with her family, right? She's staying with us. So she was going to go back home. And she wants to go back home because she's like, I need my mom. I want to make our relationship better and I'm willing to go through therapy and blah, blah, blah. But they are just so like toxic or whatever. She's like, so I'm going to go talk to my mom. So she took Tristan to work. She went over there. She come back. She's crying. What's wrong? It was just horrible. It went left. I physically fought my sister. The mom, I said, what your mama say? Nothing. Everything we talked about on the phone, she just sat there not saying anything. When I got there, she made me wait until her older sister got there so she could talk for her. And she's like, I'm here to talk to mom. What do you think, mom? Oh, this is what where she recorded everything so I can hear the conversation. Then the sister jumps up. And Bree is not, she's not hostile, but the sister's like, you can hear the sister, I'm not afraid of you. And she's like, what? I'm not scared of you either. And next thing you know, it's flop, 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 flop. You just hear that. And she was like, my sister cannot fight. She can fight with her words, but she cannot fight. And so now I'm the bad guy because I whooped her. So they're talking about I'm the aggressor when she literally jumped up. I'm not afraid of you, and took her jacket off and ran up on me. And that's what we're not going to do. And so, just Tristan listening to it and he's upset and he's going off. And next time I'm going with you. So I had to tell her, I said, I just got to ask you to please don't ever put my son in a situation where he has to defend you. I had him in boxing for a little bit, and I think Tristan, because he never had no dang on fight. And I think in order for him to really fight, he would have to be angry, even with boxing. I'm like, why was you kind of like going easy on the little boy? You know what he said? Because every time I hit him, he went oof, oof. So I was just kind of like, ugh. I didn't really want to hit him like that. I'm like, but I bet you if he would have connected with you, he would have knocked your ass out. You got to fight. Y'all got a helmet and stuff on to protect. Go on, fight. You can't be, oh, I don't really want to hurt him, So it's like he feels like he needs to protect you, which a boyfriend should, but don't be out there talking about no starting shit, talking about my man. Please don't do that because she's feisty and she'll fight. So don't be out here doing that. Oh no, I would never. I'm like, okay, because he's going through something where he feels like he's tired. Yeah.
I'll probably need to talk to him then because I don't need him proving himself with me.
Oh, he wouldn't. He wouldn't. Because he wasn't disrespectful to me talking.
Okay. Well, I hope the nephew, I'm saying, work this
I
out.
don't know how to handle that,
I think that's going to something going to have to kind of work through itself with him being, but he'll be 21 this year, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's something you're going to have to kind of work through itself. You can't handle it for him. I mean, a lot of people are learning that coming up these last couple of days. Anything in particular you'd like to talk about today? Anything in particular anybody want to talk about today? No? I've been talking all week about because I had my cousin and his lady friend had issues because okay, put it like this. Let's see. When people deal with me, I'm not a reach out person. Like whereas like if we talk most of the time, my day is very busy, and I'm saying I'm single. That's how I feel. So I don't really make phone calls or text messages. I respond, I'm saying, things of that nature, and I get talked about all the time. Or people get fed up and they'll talk to me and they'll be like, "You don't never call, and I'm always calling you," and blah 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 blah. And all my answers are always, "Well, that's how it's been forever. Why are we acting brand new? You know what I'm saying? Like, if you call me, I answer. So what's the problem? My man's, he in a relationship, but that's how he does a relationship. Like, he gets up before his lady, so he makes the phone call. He reaches out, you know what I'm saying? Good morning, and blah, blah, and all that. He's the first person to make contact, and that's what he's been doing throughout the duration of the relationship. So she went out of town on a little vacation, and she was gone for 3 days, I think, maybe four. I think it was 4 days and 3 nights. But they talked the day she got there. Didn't talk anymore for the next 3 days. But he didn't make any phone calls. He didn't call. She didn't call. She gets back in town. Doesn't say she back in town. And they had kind of got together and to stay in the same space. She was staying at his place for a couple different reasons. Well, not a couple, but for a certain reason. She was staying at his place for a while. She gets back in town, I think Sunday night. I don't know if it was late or not. Doesn't tell him she back in town. Monday morning while he at work, she go to the house and get her stuff and leave.
So she mad that he didn't send his good morning text while she was out of town?
She's upset that for the 3 days that she was gone, he didn't reach out to her. He didn't call, period. They didn't talk.
But she didn't either.
That's what I was going to get to. She didn't either. Now, when I first talked to him about it, I'm like, hey, you can't really be mad at her for the beast that you created. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, you created that beast, right? You was the first one. Like, you created that. You reach out first, you know what I mean? And you start the day and things of that nature. And I'm not saying that she is in the right or whatever, because it's a little different. I'm single, so I can do that. If a person don't call me, oh well. But when you call yourself in a relationship, from what I'm gathering, if your significant other don't talk to you within a couple hours, you should reach out to them also. Like, hey, what's going on? What's
Right.
up?
I ain't get my hello, something.
You know, something. So, like, you don't let 3 to 4 days go by and then this happens. But
She probably thinking, oh, I'm out of town. He doing something. Shoot, he could be thinking she out of town. Is she really with her friends or whoever she said?
my thing is, I'm thinking both of them were thinking the same thing. You know what I'm saying? With that, but with nobody talking to each other, it's getting out of control. So
How long they been
suffices.
seeing each other?
Not long, months.
No.
They've been knowing each other for longer, but they've been caught us up in a relationship for, what's this? What month are we in? February? As far as I know, like maybe 4 months.
They ain't got no business living together, no way.
Maybe 4 months, you know. But I mean, you know, people fast track relationships. Especially my man. He's looking for a family, so you know he jumping in a relationship head first when it comes. You know what I'm saying? He all in. So they say that she is. So needless to say, they broke up. But I've been hearing about this for the last 2 days. You know what I'm saying? And I'm like, I don't know the girl.
Have they talked?
They have not talked. They
So she
texted
came
each
and got her
other.
stuff.
They texted each other Monday because you know you got cameras in the house. So he's at work. When she gets to the house, he sees on the camera her go into the house, gather up her stuff, and leave. So he sends a text. You know what I'm saying? Oh, I see you. I see you back in town. He gets the answer a little later. Say, yeah. Then it was one of them. Well, you could have let me know. Why would I let you know? You ain't talked to me in 3 days. And it goes down here from there. What's wrong with your face?
That's the very reason that I say I don't want to be in a relationship. I ain't got time to be worried about nobody else's feelings and responsible for somebody else's feelings. I feel drained listening to that.
I feel both of them was immature. I told the one person who I communicate with, because I don't know the young lady. I said, hey, I just think y'all being immature. I mean, a conversation settles that. a conversation settles that. That a text conversation makes it worse because every text message you putting too much sauce on the text message. You can put a ton of attitude on whatever this person say, even if they trying to be funny or bring some levity to it. You and your feelings already. You know what I'm saying? So a text brings too much to it. So,
Mm-hmm.
but needless to say, I think they broke up over text message. And I tell, in my thought, I'm like, I'm not the expert on relationships because my last one didn't last. I mean, it lasted a while, but it's over. But it sounds like it got to be something more than just somebody didn't call somebody. But I'm not the guru. I'm not Steve Harvey on this here.
I mean, because she met that she literally just came in and got her stuff and left
Yes, you come in the house.
without even saying. I could see if her argument would have been, I ain't heard from you, and then when I called you, you didn't answer, or I text you and you've been ignoring me for these 3 days. Then I could see something, but you didn't call either. He could be thinking the same thing about you, like, oh, maybe he felt like I'm always reaching out first. Let me see, do she even think about me?
But this is the thing. That's that. Okay, so that's what I was trying to say at first because that's what he felt, that he was always reaching out first, and that wasn't right. And my thing to tell him, I'm like, look, um, it, did she leave me?
No, it clicked for
Oh
some
no,
reason.
you blacked out. You got to come back in.
You can't see me no more.
You can't see you when you give me an echo.
I don't know what happened. All right.
Yeah, jump out and come back in real quick. Um, I'm what I was trying to say. Yeah, she got to drop off. She'll jump back in real quick. I'm gonna let her come back in, y'all, before I finish up what I was saying to her. But I don't want to have to explain it twice to her. She should be. Why didn't he say something, Shaka? Same reason. Same thing. Okay, so like what I was telling him was that since he kind of got her accustomed to him being the first person to call, I mean, with him being the person, not the first person, since him being the person to call, I said he does it. It's not fair for him to get upset that when he doesn't call, that because now he's feeling that I'm doing all the reaching out and it's all on me. I'm gonna stop doing it, and then when she don't automatically take your spot, you know what I'm saying, and just start doing it. I'm not saying that it's right on how I said, but it's unfair for you to get upset that you
How old is
didn't.
she?
They both in their 30s.
Yeah, she too old for that. Let me tell you something. I get a good morning text every morning from somebody. And if I wake up and it's the afternoon and I don't have my text, I'll send good afternoon. I won't be texting like, I won't tomorrow be like, you ain't reach out to me yesterday morning. That's stupid.
But I'm not saying that. But what I'm saying is, I was speaking from his view to say that it's not right for him to get upset and cut off communication because he's gotten tired of being the one who reaches out first when that's the precedent that you set.
The only thing I say to that is, I don't think he should get upset, but I can see him saying, because I've done that. That's how I found out people don't mess with me no more. Because I don't be knowing you got a problem with me and I'm steady acting normal. And then one little thing, I'd be like, hold on, let me step back and see. And then they not calling me no more. So that lets me know something too. So even if he felt like, okay, I ain't gonna do it. Let me see if she even gonna say something.
I understand. No, I understand that thought process. To
I
say,
mean, even if
okay,
she be mad at me and be like, you didn't, then y'all can have that conversation. But by her not even wanting to have a conversation, her first thing is to break up.
well, that's
Oh, move
another thing
around.
too.
Move
See,
around.
no, that's another thing too, because the breakup is basically because they haven't had a conversation. So they both on that. Oh, this person breaking up with me, because his thing is when he sees her come into the house, grab her stuff and leave. Oh, she trying to break up because I ain't talked to her. You know what I'm saying? So then he starts sending text messages. You know what I'm saying? He's getting cold responses. So he figuring it's already over. How they ended the text message, she thought he breaking up with me over this. I wasn't trying to break up with him over this. You know what I'm saying? Because his last text message was something. I think she told him that she felt what he was doing was lame. Now that I called him, and he was like, "Oh, so I'm a lame? Okay, so what this lame ain't gonna do is go back and forth with you. So I hope you get what you need, or I hope you find what you're looking for. Be easy or enjoy or something."
I'm gonna
So
be honest. I don't. I'm on his side this time. I ain't got time for all of these games. You done moved out, and then you breaking up with me over this? No, you moving out over this?
I'm,
Child, ain't
I'm
nobody
with
got
you,
time to be
Shaka.
playing these
I
games.
think it's too much assuming. Like I said,
It feels like she wants him to chase her, and she wants him to be, I'm sorry, or what did I do wrong, or why are you leaving? What's wrong? That's what she wants.
I can agree. I can agree. I'm not fighting that. My only I'm not fighting that.
I ain't got time.
Well, I'm not fighting that. You know what I'm saying? But guess what? You single too though, and you don't want nobody.
I mean, but even when I was dating, I wasn't the type to do that. I would have people say, girl, you need to tell him this. You need to do this. I'd be like, I ain't got time to be playing no games like that. I don't have the energy for all of that.
You don't know. I just think I'm great at a relationship. So I'm a great communicator. I can be, but I also can be very quiet too.
You're a
I,
Gemini.
I am. I am. Yeah. But my quietness comes from the fact of at some point, you get in a relationship, you kind of realize that person that you're dealing with are more sensitive than I am. So sometimes I think it's best for me just to shut up and not say anything because it can be hurtful maybe at that point, or it's gonna come out the wrong way. So sometimes I try to be quiet. Doesn't work out all the time, but sometimes though. But that's what I've been dealing with. I meant to say that as part of my week. That's what I've been dealing with 2 months of the week because I got some really great workers. So now I don't have to do as much work as I usually have been doing. So I get a lot of conversation now all day.
I'm just not one for all these game plans. And I'm glad because, Egypt was talking to some little boy. And I liked the little boy, right? Because he was nice. He's in college. He works. He's talking about going. He's only 18. He's a year older than her, but he graduated a year before her. She's 17. He 18. In college. Strict parents. Um, Going to the service, But I told her, if you not, she was like, I don't really know. I said, don't be feeling like you want to just have him as a placeholder in case something better come along. If you ain't feeling him. But I think I said, she'll be showing me, oh, this boy, this. I was like, they look like fuck boys. This dude is, you know what I'm saying? These dude, they don't want nothing. They ain't looking for this. He's expressing he wants to be in a relationship. She's like, well, I'm going to college and I don't do long distance. And he's like, but why? But when she told me he's not romantical or anything, he started out doing this. Now he don't open no doors. We went to the movies twice. Now he just want to sit in the car and talk. And then it's awkward and blah, blah, blah. So she let him know, listen, boom, 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 boom. This ain't gonna work. Have a nice life. I'm like, yeah, don't play with nobody.
Because okay, now it didn't work because what?
She really wasn't feeling him like that. She said he's nice and everything. And I told her, just because you can see that, okay, yes, he may be a good provider in the future, or he's a good guy. If he's not your person, let him be a good guy to somebody who he's a match with. She was like, she don't feel like they have anything in common. He's a nice guy and everything, but he's not romantic at all. They only went out twice. Other than that, he wanted to just stop by and look at her.
Mm.
And it's awkward. And she's like, and it's awkward. So I'm thinking of stuff to say, and he's real just
Vanilla. He just straight laced.
yeah.
I guess. Tell her she don't need to be going out with nobody anyway. You concentrate on her books.
She about to go to college. I ain't trying to be like, no, no, no. And then she go to college and be wild.
Shaka said, "What you mean? He want to just look at her?"
Just sit there. I want to come over. And then they just sit in a car. And she's like, and we're just, and I'm like, okay. Trying to think of stuff to talk about. And
She should write a list of stuff that she'd like to talk about. So when he get there, she can just pull out the list and go down the piece of paper. I mean, I don't know, because dating is rough. I don't even. I think I'm finna. I'm just finna give it up for a minute. I'm gonna be like Nicole and just not date nobody.
I mean, it's rough for me. You know, men are crazy.
Women are too.
Yeah, but you ain't got to worry about coming up stinking somewhere.
That's not what you was telling me.
What? I mean, yes, women kill, but men are more killers.
Come on now, you just sent me a
Or
video
kill
the other
more.
day. You just sent a video the other day about a woman damn near knocking a man's head off, and everybody in the comments was saying that all the women in the comments were trying to, amen, I'm doing it. Was that
What
you that sent the
video?
video or
No,
was
that
Jamal?
was Jay.
Oh, Jay sent that video. Okay.
Yeah, I had seen that before. And wasn't nobody amen in her.
In the comments, yes, they were. Yeah. Dating at that is hard. She probably needs to just settle down. What
She
you mean?
said not settle down. She don't want to settle down. You should see, she always coming in here. How do you think he looks? How does he look? I'm like, girl.
So you think she should date multiple people?
You asking Shaka that?
I'm asking you.
Mm-mm.
Shaka can answer too. Do y'all think she should date multiple people?
I've never been like that. Even at her age, I was a one person dater. You know, I didn't date multiple people because my philosophy was I don't want to get to know more people and like multiple people and be like, well, I like him for this and I like him for that. And now I don't want to let neither one of them go. And what if they both like me too? You know, I ain't got time for no kind of triangles.
Why not what, Shaka?
Date multiple people. And people crazy. You know what I'm saying? He might like me and I might not like him. So I'm telling him, okay, no. Now I got a stalker. I just don't like to play with people's feelings in that respect. And these days, these
How is
dudes
that
are
playing with
more,
people's feelings though?
well, because these days guys are more sensitive.
But if you're upfront about it, then I mean, how's that playing with their feelings?
I ain't saying, well, I don't want to necessarily say playing, but let's just say I do like you, right?
Okay.
And I like somebody else too, because I'm dating. I like you, but now I like him more. So it's almost sending mixed feelings because I'm not telling you, because when I'm talking to you, I'm talking to you. I'm talking to you. I ain't talking about what's developing over here. So in his mind, if he's really liking me, we're building something or we get in there. And then I come drop the bomb. Well, you know what? You know, people don't take rejection well these days.
The thing is, I don't think we know where the cutoff should be with that, but I don't think it should be a thing whereas you're closed off to dating multiple people, especially in the beginning stages. See, I had a stalker and had only dated him. Had to sneak out my house to get away from him. He was parked down the block. Well, how long was y'all dating? I mean, because a person can be a stalker even if you date one person at a time. Because like you could be dating that one person and then decide that you don't like him and move on from him and start with something else. That doesn't change the craziness of him. That doesn't change him stalking you or following you around or none of that stuff. So it
That's
don't matter
true.
if you dating him, just him in a monogamous dating type of situation, or if you're dating him while you're weighing your options and dating multiple people.
That's true. And maybe it was just me not wanting to have to choose.
That's why who gonna be single forever, Shaka or Nicole?
Tell him to go be sick. And who says that's a bad thing if I'm single?
It was
So
you. It was
I'm not bothered by that idea. I didn't did my thing. It's one of those where I've been there, done that.
what?
I'm not, excuse my language, fucked up about having a man. So that's not an insult to me, or that don't make me feel no type of way. It's like I don't need that headache. That's how I feel right now.
That a man is a headache.
Yeah. A relationship. I ain't gonna say a man, but I only date men, so yeah. But it can be a headache, especially listening to everybody that I know that's in relationships. It's good when it's good till it ain't. And just the story you just told me, I'm just like,
But see, the story I just told you were two people who don't know how to be in a relationship, and that's because most relationships there's no adult conversation before. It's just we talk a little bit about what you like out in the world. I talk about what I am or how I think I am. I tell you this, and then oh bam, we think we like each other. We don't really talk about the fact that most of that is sexual energy between us because I'm attracted to you and you're attracted to me, and now we use that and we decide it's going to be a relationship and it's going to be me and you. We ain't going to talk to nobody else. We've known each other for a couple days, and now all of a sudden we've forsaken everybody else, and we gonna make this work, and we don't know anything about each other, really. You know what I'm saying, and that was their situation. They ain't know nothing about each other, on and they both gonna say that they've known each other for years or whatever. But there's a difference between hanging out with a person, knowing them, and then when you get into a relationship. Because, shoot, my youngest daughter's mom, me and her were friends for 5 years before we got in a relationship. And we got in a relationship, and it didn't last what 5 months. I don't think the relationship because it was a total different person once we got together.
well,
So
that's because when somebody crushing on you, they tolerate certain things. They might notice that you flirt and stuff, but you flirting with them too. So it's a he. They might not like that you might flirt with somebody else, but they trying to get you. And once they get you, it's certain things that they tolerated to get you. Now they trying to put their foot down, and it don't work like that.
I understand that, but the fact of that is, like in certain situations, ain't nobody supposed to be crushing on you for years. Say it is not as cut and
It might
dry
not
as
have
you
been
make it out to
years.
be, though. Those conversations are not 100% meaningful at the beginning of a relationship. You're still getting to know a person. That's true, but that's what we're saying. But they use that as a way as a way to say that they know this person and they want to get into a relationship. Whereas that's what the dating part of it is for. The dating part is to get to know a person, and you're supposed to take your time through that to discern if you want to be with this person or not. And we don't use the dating part. Most of the time. People think dating is the relationship. Once you start dating somebody, you're in a relationship with them. They ain't supposed to see nobody else. It's just supposed to be you and that person.
That's how I am.
So
Because if I'm dating somebody and I go to the pizza place to pick up a pizza and you sitting in there sharing a smoothie with somebody, I ain't talking to you no more. That's just me. I can't share. I don't like to share, even if we dating. Because I feel like if you like me, you can't like nobody else. And that's why I'm gonna be single for the rest of my life.
as long as you know that, I ain't want to say it. You know what I'm saying? I ain't want to be the one to say it, but you know, you're going to be single for a mighty long time because they don't know if they like you or not.
They know they like me. That's why
No,
we
they don't.
dating.
No, they don't. They don't.
Yes, they do.
How? And they've been knowing you for a week.
Hey, that's what I be trying to tell people. They be like, "Oh, I just like you." I be like, "How you know? You don't know me." But they like me enough or lusting after me or have a sexual attraction to me or whatever your attraction is to me that you want to get to know me. And I don't think personally you can truly get to know somebody while getting to know somebody else.
Why not?
Well, because your attention isn't solely on them.
It is
Like,
when I'm talking to you.
yeah,
When I'm
but
with you, it's on you.
yeah, but not all the time. Like, say if then you're constantly comparing because I feel like
You're supposed to be comparing, though. That's the reason that you date to figure out who
no,
you
I
want to
mean,
be with.
but I think that's the toughness of it because that's why some people feel like you need they want to be in a polygamous relationship or they want to have more than one because this one does this, that one does this one does that. If I could combine all three of them, it would be the perfect woman. Ain't nobody perfect. So it's gonna always be something unless you just not compatible with somebody you dating. It's like, okay, yeah, I don't really like her. But there are instances where that's why people be talking about I'm in love with two people. It's possible to love two people. They be talking about they in love with two people. That's because you're giving yourself to multiple people. If you focusing on one person, you're not allowing yourself to fall in love with somebody else. That's just how I look at it. There's a lot of awesome people out here and awesome men. But if I'm dating all these awesome men, he's awesome for this, he's awesome for that, and I'm going to want them in my life some way, some kind of way. I can't turn around and tell the one I choose, this just my friend. Now, I'm not dating him no more, but he my friend now. Come
But
on.
he's not your friend now.
Right, but you going to want them in your life some type of way. That's why most women don't want men having friends, because they done dealt with them before. Probably at the same time as her.
But you're equating dating to sex at that point.
No, I ain't saying nothing about sex.
But when you said they don't want him as friends because they didn't dealt with him before.
I didn't say had sex, but you have
so what
dated
do you mean when
them.
You say dealt with them?
Dated them or whatever.
So you're saying if you go on a date with a person that doesn't work out, then since you dated them, now they can't stay your friend?
I mean, I don't think so, because I feel like at one point you liked them or they liked you. I just think that just brings too much confusion. Let's just say you dating two people at the same time, right? You decide, I ain't really feeling her like this. I'm feeling her more. So I'm going to go with B. I'm going to tell A, we should just be friends. But A feeling like, I thought we was going somewhere, but she's going to settle for friends, but she still wants you. That's a problem. Just like if it was flip-flop, a man, that friend that they say men and women can't be friends, yeah, he waiting for an opening so he could get it or step on in there. I just don't think that's genuine.
But the thing about that is everybody waiting on an opening so they can step. Guys, you don't know waiting on an opening with your lady.
That's not everybody. I have friends that are not waiting on no opening.
Okay.
Because there's a big opening.
Okay.
So what opening are they waiting for with me? Ain't no closures.
All right.
Thank you, Nicole.
What? Nicole don't know she agreeing to.
What? Apparently Nicole's don't know what they be talking about.
They don't know what they talk about. She just jumped in here and I'm with you 100%, Nicole. She don't know what she agreeing to. She just on your team. She heard you say something and it sounded like, oh, Nicole, stick together. We rock. She don't know what she's talking about. Anyway. She's supposed to be somewhere teaching a yoga class anyway. See? She don't know shit. See that?
But she knows I'm usually spitting facts.
Nah, you ain't spitting right now. I mean,
I am spitting.
This is one of those where everybody has to define what it is to them to date, and you got to be able to express yourself to other people, and you have to also be able to, be willing to not be able to date with somebody. So that's like, say, if we weren't related and me and you met and we were talking and I hear your definition of dating, I got to be willing to let you know, okay, it ain't gonna work, right? We ain't got to go on no date because this ain't gonna work.
Well, I've never dated anybody before.
That's because you feel like they got to wife you on the first date.
We ain't wifing. Only one person I'll say I dated. And it was still, we was only dating each other.
Yeah, because you figure on the first date, he told you.
No, but it was mutual.
Why do you think dating is a nightmare, Nicole?
I didn't tell him. Yeah, I didn't tell him you only dating me. I never expressed that to somebody. I never say it. But I just think how I am with the person, they know she ain't talking to nobody else, and maybe they follow suit. You know what I'm saying? Or they could be behind my back and just don't let me find out, which is cool, because what you don't know don't hurt you.
So you would rather them just do it and don't tell you.
And I can't catch you. I better not see you out with nobody.
Well, why can't you see me out if we haven't made it a monogamy?
You just should know.
If we haven't sat here and said that this is monogamous and we haven't defined what it is that we're doing.
I know it sounds crazy, but I just need you to know. Especially if we done had sex. Mm-mm.
That's a difference. See, I think that's a
So if you
difference in
dating,
it.
so let's just say you dating somebody on the first date, you have sex with them. That changes it.
Changes what?
Now you're monogamous.
No.
Okay, then. So how does sex change it? Some people have sex on the first date.
Okay. Sex changes it because as guys, as much as we not going to say it, we understand that having sex with women comes with a certain level of responsibility. Um, Especially if you're going to continuously have sex with a girl. Now, most of the time, if you have sex with somebody on the first date, one or two things happen. Either you're not talking to that person again, and it's a one night stand, or you guys probably gonna wind up trying to get together real quick, and most of the time that shit gonna crash and burn anyway. Sometimes it works out, most times it doesn't.
My definitions is just different because I feel like what most people think dating is, to me, that's what talking is. Talking to somebody, and then if you move from talking to dating, dating is more exclusive than just talking.
What's the difference between talking and dating?
I just said it. Dating is more exclusive. My definition of talking is basically what your definition of dating is. So maybe that's what it is. I just have a different idea of, if I say I'm dating you, that means we're exclusive. If I just say, oh, that's just we talking, that means I'm getting to know you. Dating is on a more advanced level, because if I'm just talking to you, you ain't getting none. We just talking. But if I'm
Oh,
dating
so
you,
if you dating them, they getting some.
more than likely.
Oh,
So maybe that's where the disconnect is. I have different
so
stages.
you dating is a relationship. Dating is synonymous with
To me,
relationship.
dating is a relationship. When they say, "Oh yeah, we're dating," to me, that's in a relationship. That's your man. That's how I always looked at it. If you say, "Oh, we talking," then, oh,
Yeah, okay, I'm with Kurt. Dating is only exclusive if it's mutually agreed on. The issue with that though, Kurt, is most people don't agree. They don't talk about anything with dating. They don't with relationships. It's like a taboo. It's like we are not allowed to have a conversation about, not allowed, but we're afraid to have a conversation about what it is that we're doing or what it is that we expect, or be honest about what it is we're doing and what it is we expect, for fear that the other person doesn't agree with us, and then we're not going to get what we want. Yeah, Nicole going steady with people. Yes,
that's dating.
going steady. Yeah, you back in the high school days. We're gonna go steady. That means just we should actually bring that back and I start asking people. That's how you know it's exclusive. That we going
Right.
steady. That means it's exclusive.
Nicole, how dare you disagree?
See, Nicole,
I'm
see, you
taking
agree
it
with me
back.
there. See, Nicole, you actually agree with me coming in here. Dating is just going out. You know what I'm saying? Relationships require a conversation. And
I just have different ideas. I feel, to me, dating is going steady.
yeah, you just got different terminology for it. You know what I'm saying? She kind of feels the same. It's just a different heading. You know what I'm saying? So she titles dating as a relationship. She dating, Nicole. Once you say you dating, you're going steady. They're going steady.
Okay, to me, this is to me. You know how when a guy is courting a girl back in the day, they're courting, he's usually courting one person. He ain't courting multiple people. He courting one girl.
Hold on. What problem she got with Kurt? What Kurt say? Oh, dating is only exclusive if it's mutually agreed on. That's what. What else did you agree? Kurt didn't say nothing for you to disagree to. Nicole, what you trying to pick fights with Kurt for?
She said, with the other dude.
That's Kurt you talking about. Dude. You should hear her say it too, as she said, dude. You can date multiple people. We believe. See, you agree with me, then you don't agree with Nicole. You know what I'm saying?
Right, because I feel like dating, when you're dating, you're courting somebody. And if you're courting somebody, you courting them. You ain't trying, you're trying to court them. So you're just dating them because I want you. So you're courting that person. You ain't courting 50 million people. That's just,
I don't know, Kurt. I was trying to defend you, Shane. I don't know what you said. You know what I'm saying? I don't know, bro.
what's
Cause you
wrong,
could,
wrong.
I don't know what man he talking about. He just be talking sometimes. He got Tourette's. Is that you can only? Oh, you agree with Nicole on being single forever? Okay, I can understand that. Is that you can only be in a relationship with one or multiple people if you define it. That is true. Every relationship has to be defined. But what we do too much is we allow ourselves to fall into relationships or to back into them without, what I'm saying, having a conversation about it. We just allow it to all of a sudden I'm over here and it's an assumption that
Because
we're
nobody
just
asks anymore. Do you
yeah.
know with
We should
Egypt's
start
dad,
selling. We
right?
should we should start selling cards. You know what I'm saying, to say, will you go steady with me? Check yes or no.
Yeah,
So
because
you ain't
nobody
gonna
asks
ask.
anymore. Nobody asks, you gonna be my woman? You be my woman? Nobody asks that, even guys. Because like even with Egypt's dad, right? I felt like we was just talking, right? We would go karaoke, go here, whatever. We was just talking. But the first time we had sex, for me, I felt like I never attributed sex with feelings. So I'm like, that don't mean he want me because it's a guy, right? And maybe because I still felt like, okay, I ain't gonna assume, right? He told me, you my woman now. Since when? Since the first time we had sex. That's what that meant. And I was like, oh, okay.
So you just took it.
I was just like, all right.
What's going on in my comments? Now you gonna get this good talking to. Not me. She ain't scared. If you can't talk, boy, bye. They cutting up in the comments now. So courting means Kurt's being assaulted in our comments, y'all. Y'all got to come to his rescue.
No, Shaka, talking is casually getting to know somebody. That's what talking is.
Say courting means to exclusively be romantically involved with somebody with the intention of marrying. Dating is considered casually getting to know a person. No, courting don't mean that. Courting don't mean to be exclusively or romantic. Courting meant, I'm saying, that's from down south. That's the talking, the
Because
getting to
they was
know stage.
13, 14
Yeah,
courting
you
people.
courting a person. I mean, you bringing flowers to the house. You scared to talk. You saying trying to go out. You want to hold a hand and go to the what they call the outdoor thing down there. They don't call it the fair. You go to the fair and stuff like that. Courting don't mean you exclusively. Well,
It's
everything was
exclusive,
exclusive
I
back then.
think.
It's exclusive, yeah.
But you ain't, I don't think they thinking about marriage at that time. Some people might be when they're
Oh, hold
older.
up. Somebody ain't getting no more sex, Nicole. What did I miss? What did I miss? She said, I guess we got to break up now and no more sex. Huh. When does sex come involved?
Whenever y'all want to do it, I guess. Everybody grown.
I mean, is there like a certain period of time we supposed to wait?
I mean, I've never been the 30 day, the 60 day, the 90 day because I ain't never been ghosted after giving somebody some. I'll be the one be like, I don't like you no more. So
Sex is involved ASAP, says Little Nip. Now, sex is a factor ASAP. I don't know about involved. I think I don't know if I'm the only one who believes, but I believe sex is the reason that most people are even talking to each other. And then because it's a sexual attraction with a person, that's the reason that you approach a person. And then
for
once you start,
men.
yeah. But shit, women be on that same thing.
Well, yeah, but I ain't never been with a guy because I was sexually attracted to him. I'd be more physically attracted first.
That's sexual attraction.
Not sexual. Because if you look, I've been sexually attracted to somebody who was ugly. I know the difference between finding somebody
No, 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 no,
attractive
no,
and
no, no.
sexually
No, no,
attractive.
no, 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 no. When I physicality and sexual attraction is the same, you're talking about finding them attractive visually. That's the
Right. And
difference.
and that's what will make me
No, but that's
talk
not
to
what I'm saying. When
somebody.
I'm saying physical, but physical attraction also is the thing too. You know what I'm saying? That is a reason that you allow a person to talk to you is a physical thing. There's you know what I'm saying, a chemistry there. Now
Yeah.
that
But
you know
it's
what I'm
not
saying,
always sexual, is what I'm saying.
I don't believe that.
It's not always sexual. Because I never see a guy and think, oh, he'll get it. I don't never be thinking about sex. Now, after we get to talking, I know if he gonna get it or not. But initially, when we're talking, I ain't thinking about sex.
Now all y'all fronting in my comments. You talking about that? Nicole in here talking about she need mental attraction and shock. The thing what I'm trying to say is I'm not trying to say that you ladies don't want to be mentally
What is
stimulated.
a today girl?
That means you won't. Yes, when you were saying everybody grown and then you can sex come into play whenever because you ain't got to make them wait. But what I'm saying here
Wow.
in my definition is you can't get to the mental stimulation until you allow a conversation with the person. And most of the time, the conversation is allowed because there's a physical attraction.
Right. I'm a bit shallow. I'm gonna say that, but it's not sexual.
I think
my lady parts don't thrive when I look at a man.
Okay, but that doesn't mean that it's not okay. Because I kind of understand what you're saying, and I'm still standing because to me the physical attraction is the sexual attraction to me. That physical energy, what's drawing you to that person is
see what and what like sex. Let me tell you something. I don't feel about sex how most women and most people feel about sex. I don't feel like, oh, sex is sacred and sex. Ooh, I don't feel that way about sex. Sex to me ain't no big deal. So I don't care how y'all look at me.
Okay.
So it ain't about trying to seem all virgin-y. That
please
ain't
don't try to seem virgin.
That ain't it.
I know your family.
Oh my God. I am not them.
You one of them apple whites, girl.
Sex is overrated.
Hey, what you do? What you do?
Sex is overrated.
So you say sex is overrated, you ain't doing it right. Ain't that what the statement is?
Oh, I do it right. It's just overrated.
I don't know. I think you probably had too much of it there.
Ooh.
I'm sorry.
I'm gonna tell you this, and this is just a little tidbit about me, okay? The reason why I feel the way I feel is because my very first experience was horrible. And the person that took my virginity assumed because he took my virginity, I was going to be in love. Now, I had a crush on him, but then after I had sex with him and it was horrible, I ain't even like him no more. And he even said to me, we got a connection. I'm like, what is that? I was your first. I was like, so I ain't even like him no more. And that started my thing of what's all of this about? It's not, well, it was horrible. And that's why I could look at sex and feel like,
she gave it. He just didn't do a good job when he received it. So
no, it hurt really, 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 really bad. It was it just wasn't good. And it was not a point where most girls say, oh, it hurted at first and then it began to feel good.
When you said he took your virginity instead of the very first person you gave your virginity to.
Gave.
See, my very first time, I was horrible. But I thought I was shit, And I was horrible for a very long time after that. I was horrible for some years. But I thought I was doing some stuff. You know what I'm saying? I was, hey, couple pumps, get in there, get out of there. I was in and out like a boxer, you know what I'm saying? In and out of there. So I don't know about other people, Nicole. I just know, boy, the one you looking at right now, I was horrible. But I thought I was doing some stuff, you know what I'm saying? And I was a bragger back then, you know what I'm saying? I'm bragging on this horrible D. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, man, I beat it up, boy. I tore that up. Most of it was neck motion. I probably was tearing my neck up. But look at Shaka. Her first time was rather pleasant. It hurt a bit. It hurt a bit. She didn't have an orgasm, but it was nice.
See, that's what most girls say that, oh, it hurt at first, but then it was a good hurt. Mine was like, oh my God.
Mine didn't hurt at all. My very first time didn't hurt at all, but I know I was not. I don't know if I was good to her, but looking back, I know I was bad. And then when I started to gain some knowledge about what I should be doing, it's what allowed me to look back and say, ooh, I wasn't doing nothing with nobody, and I wasn't giving them no type of, you know what I'm saying, pleasure. It was horrible. So,
He was a joy to be around.
yeah. Calling, I can't do that because I have no way of getting in contact with my first time. No way of getting in contact with my. You know how long ago that was, Nicole? Jesus. I don't. What was? I don't even know the girl. Hold up, what's her name? I do know it. I think I know her name.
What was we living at?
In the hundreds.
Oh,
We had just moved over there. Yeah, we just moved to the hundreds.
you was young.
Yeah, I was young. Yeah, I was 11.
Right, because I know how old I was when we just moved over there.
Yeah, I was young. Started my life. That started me up right there. That was my
That's crazy. Was it a grown woman?
No, it was a she was in the same classroom that I was in. She just looked older. She looked older, so but it was Practice squad. Where is he? Hold on, who won the top 10 draft pick? I always been top 10. Always been top 10, baby. Maybe top 15. I'm saying. Nah. 30,
Well, my
40
first
years
wasn't
ago. Let me
horrible
see.
because he
Hold
was
up.
horrible. It was horrible just because I was a virgin, and it just wasn't. And that kind of framed the way I viewed sex. It was just like, because I would hang around like older cousins like Lisa, Nat, and they were older. They like Lisa like 6 years older than me, Nat a year older than Lisa. They would sit around be talking about, oh, I need some this and that, and I would be like, what's the fuss about? What you need? And
Actually, mine created an addiction also though. Like I wasn't a smoker or a drinker, never have been, but sex was a very, very um, big part of my adolescent years. A very big part of my adolescent years. So I was, yeah, I was very friendly out in our neighborhood. I was known to be very friendly.
just a garden tool.
I had good conversation.
Right. But one
So
thing I can say, he would tell them, "This all I want," and they would still be in that basement, being crying to my mama.
uh,
Mm-mm.
hey, we had some good times out there in the neighborhood. So 30, 40 years is close to that, Nicole. I'm like, what's that? What would that be? It'd be close to 30 years I've been going on. Yeah, what's that? 35? Yeah, 35, 36, something like that. Good old basement, huh? Did she call me the town bicycle? Everybody get a ride. She called me the town bicycle, really? Oh Lord, Shaka got crazy over here. She done broke her second relationship.
So, what did y'all think about the halftime performance?
I thought it was Rego.
I thought I enjoyed it. Um, it was just funny seeing on Facebook, as a singer. To most of my Facebook friends are musicians, and just to see a lot of the singers, because a lot of the musicians wasn't doing this, but a lot of the singers was, oh, this and that, and having something to say. And all I'm thinking is, girl, you couldn't do it.
I
I've
think
seen you
vocally she
perform.
sounded good. I think my thing was I didn't know that she was pregnant again.
Yeah, I
So you
didn't
know what I'm
either.
saying. So when she comes out, that means she has limited movement. You know what I'm saying? So with the limited movement, you know what I'm saying, it was an okay show. Vocally, I think she did good. It was Rihanna. I mean, I wasn't expecting her to come out and be Whitney Houston. So
I think she did good to be suspended in air and that thing was shaking. All you would have saw was eyeballs on me, standing there like, whoa, now.
yeah, I
Mm-mm.
mean, but I didn't expect. It was okay.
I enjoyed it.
I think it was okay. I mean, I was some of the dance moves I wasn't in tune with. You know what I'm saying, with the guys and stuff. But
I mean, it was a production. I couldn't even tell you. I didn't really pay attention to that. I was just watching her.
yes, I pay attention to more so what was going on around it to see the show that they put on to kind of take some of the attention away from her being pregnant. But it was Rihanna. I think
The interpreter was killing it, wasn't she? The
now the
ASL
interpreter,
interpreter.
yeah, the interpreter was getting in. I mean, she's trying to get booked for a couple more gigs, saying she wants somebody else to call her and get it in. But it was another interpreter too. I don't know if it was for the same show. They showed it was a white lady doing some too, and she was
Oh, she
getting
was
it in
good
too.
too.
Yeah, she was getting it in too. I mean, the black girl was really like, I'm under is that Rihanna's interpreter all the time.
Oh, because
Because
she
not,
knew how to. She was saying the words right on time. Everything like
she
she
sat at
heard
home and
this show.
practiced that. When she knew she got that job, she was like, "Give me the list of songs, I'm there." She wasn't singing for real. I'm pretty
She
sure
was
she was
singing
singing
for
for real.
real. On some parts, of course, she had a track playing, but she
Yeah,
had a live band there. They had tracks playing, but she was singing. You could hear her singing. She couldn't sing everything.
yeah, yeah. She was. Cause I was like, I know she was singing. I heard her. I heard her singing. She did pretty good. Little Nell just hating. You know what I'm saying?
Hating on a pregnant woman.
You know, man. Maybe he is a Rihanna fan, and he upset that ASAP got her
Pregnant after
impregnated
9
again.
months.
You know
Baby
what I'm
only
saying?
9 months.
Hey, they ain't want to wait. Get them out the way now. They be close in age. They can be each other's best friend.
I hope she have a girl. That'll be so
Why?
cute. Because then she have a boy and a girl.
What if she don't want a girl?
Well, I said I hope. I ain't say what I think she won't.
Right. I'm
I'm
saying,
talking
what
about
if
what I
she?
want.
My bad. This boy here, boy, Scrooge McDuck on the.
Right. She wasn't doing real language.
Hey, Jesus, boy. The Grinch who stole Christmas in this bitch, boy. She wasn't singing for real. The interpreter wasn't really doing language. Jesus, what? What's wrong for you? Who hurt you? Yeah. He need a hug. He a bot, is him. Hey, Nicole, give my brother in the comments a hug. He needs a hug. You know what I'm saying? And don't hug him with your lady part. Please don't. He don't want that. He does like ladies, y'all, though. He does like ladies.
Right. I'm
Whoa.
like, huh? Not what your lady part.
Whoa.
He ain't
Him
known that.
do like the ladies. Mm-mm. Oh, now Nicole don't want to give my brother a hug. Wait till I see you again. I know where you be at, Nicole. Mm-hmm. I'm gonna come take one of them classes and just stand up there and not do nothing.
So wait, so what kind of classes she does? What is it? Is it yoga?
She has a yoga class, but Nicole's a certified personal trainer. She does yoga classes. She was doing. I don't know if she's doing the vibrating plate still. Nicole, you still do the vibrating plate?
What's the vibrating plate?
A plate that vibrates.
I mean, what are you doing on it? Am I standing on it, laying on
You
it?
stand on it. You push ups on it. Balance on it. It's a couple different things. It helps for core muscles. Yeah.
Power plate.
Nobody said that you wasn't straight, boy. I cleared that up. Then you see me say, "Whoa, whoa, whoa!" Him like the ladies. Yeah, I put that. I bagged that up. Yeah, but she does yoga classes. She's been doing yoga classes. She usually does her yoga classes on Wednesday, so she just happened to check in with us today. So
Oh, the yoga's on Wednesday.
yeah, it's usually on Wednesdays. I keep telling her to change the date.
Yeah, change the date
If she
because
changed the date, then when you come into town, we can go over there and
we
take the
can go
class.
do it. Yeah. What would I need to do to prepare for a yoga class like these few weeks? Because
Get a new
do I
body.
need to stretch or something? Huh?
Oh, you changed the date? What's the date then? Put the date on it. Put the date. Hey, Nicole, in the comments, put the date, put the place, and then put a way for people to contact you.
I need beginning yoga because all of these standing dog.
It's not standing dog. You got the warrior pose. You got the It's not
something
standing
dog, right?
dog. It is a dog pose, but it's not standing dog. It's like, I don't know what it's called. I almost said some other stuff. I was gonna say reverse cowgirl. Downward dog. There you go. Yes, that's work, huh? Ain't that about nothing? We try to promote her thing, and she tell me it's work. I don't think her yoga is on. I don't know. I'm gonna let her answer Linnell's question.
He would be the reason why we get banned.
Because he asked a question. That was a legitimate question, though. Because do you know? In all actuality, OnlyFans was actually created for fitness people. When the OnlyFans was created, it was created for fitness professionals to have a way to relate to their clients, so their clients can subscribe to them and they can get their stuff directly through them. And then it splintered off into a more adult platform. People saw they could stop making money from it, and that's just where it ended up. You're gonna have a whole different group of people. You how to get into reverse cowgirl in your session.
So it's on Thursdays now. Thursday mornings.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with that.
For feet photos.
Shit, I'd have had so many different poses.
I don't know. I don't be trusting people like that. What if you send a feet pose and they don't send you your money?
You get the money first.
Oh. She have what, 5 out of 6 classes or 5 to 6 classes?
5 to 6 classes.
But when? Is it on Thursdays? She said, oh, we like bugging her. She said, I ain't come on here for this.
Well, just have it typed up. So before next week, just send it to me. Send it to me and I'll put it on there. Just send it to me and I'll put it on there. Because then I can come to the class too. See, the Kurt was telling you, Nicole, you always get your money first.
Oh, okay. I need a manager then. Because I'll be complaining on social media. Because I get my money first.
Ain't nobody paying for pictures of my feet. I can guarantee you that. You know what I'm saying? I see, Kurt just said you got a manager, boom.
Okay, I'm going to hold you to that. About to send you some music and everything.
Music?
Uh-huh.
How did the song go? With the I know I'm jumping all over the place.
I ain't re-recorded it, but I talked to Tammy's boyfriend. You know, he had a studio and record all her stuff. I told him Saturday. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that. I got a bunch of tracks I need to write to.
Not these feet, Kurt. My feet, like they go that way, like I'm saying the toes, they cross over each other and stuff. Not these feet.
And he got a bunion. I think the bunion pushed the big toe on top of the second toe.
Ain't nobody tell you to talk on my business like that.
Oh, my bad.
Jesus.
Oh, Shaka said no.
Yeah, they pay for those feet, so like they'll pay for Nicole's feet. We can get, you know what I'm saying, bring it in town, set up a little photo shoot for the feet and all that. Mm-hmm.
I don't understand that, but
it's not to understand. Yours is not to question why.
I'm gonna go and get some acrylic on my toes. Get a little.
They play for unclean, Okay, yeah, these conversations getting out of hand now.
Oop, who sells them to people? How do you know they not clean? So she got stained underwear?
He knows someone who sells them.
But how you know they not clean? Maybe they stink.
Hey, it's a market for everything. Farts
Farts in
in jars.
jars.
Your dog heard that one. Say, I get in on that.
Kids home from work. Egypt
Oh, okay.
coming in the door.
Oh, okay. Well, Kurt, you finna have a couple people to manage. We're gonna have to put both Nicole's on the payroll, put Shaka on there. You say you got a lot of feet to go through.
Yeah, you only get 5%.
Hey, if you get 5% from everybody, that's a lot.
I mean,
You know
he
what I'm
can
saying?
get his 10 to 15 from whoever
He get
else.
5%, but he working out the deal. So guess what? 5%, depending on what the deal is, that could be a lot of money. See? Oh, now they're gonna edit. Hey, we can't call it sick. Everybody, you know what I'm saying, just because it's what they like. You have websites dedicated to what these people like, and it's mostly military men and white men that pay. I didn't believe it until I saw it myself. See, we got an editor for you already. So all y'all got to do is get these photos together.
But I don't understand. Like, say if they got sites for this, who determine if you're who gonna pay for your feet? You just post them up. I mean,
No. So okay, put it like this here. If
they
I
need
have
to
my
pay
site
before
up,
they see them, right?
they have to subscribe to the site. So you got to pay to get on the site.
And that's how they get paid.
Yeah.
Oh, so you ain't actually sending your photos to somebody and they paying you like, hey, this
That
ten
happens
thousand dollars for
also.
my feet.
That happens. That happens also. But I mean, if you see, they have a bunch of like, okay, the thing is with OnlyFans, everybody think a person on OnlyFans, they on there just showing their cootie cat and all that there. That's not, you get people on OnlyFans, they ain't doing nothing but cooking in a jersey or something. People want to see that. Or, hey, put on this here, or let me see your feet while you're doing it. I mean, people have fetishes. You know what I'm saying? And when people have fetishes, they pay to have their fetishes fulfilled. So, and that's what it is. I mean, you don't understand it because you don't have a fetish. I don't understand because I don't have a fetish. I don't. At least I don't think I have a fetish. Yeah, I don't think I have a fetish. So you post a teaser pic and they choose and pay for pictures. They make requests for more money and you control your comfort level. That is basically how that happens. So you take a picture of that big toe that you just got the paint, the nail polish on out there. Then you do that there. Bam.
I might need to shave my toes then.
Shave your toes.
I got hairs on my toes.
See, look, it's a market for anything. Linnell knows somebody who likes to eat. People eat. Yeah, see, you're gonna have requests for, hey, I want you to put on that fuchsia toe polish this week.
See?
Oh, see, that
Nicole.
must be a Nicole thing.
Anyway, don't try to act like you ain't got no hair on your big toe.
I'm a man. I got hair everywhere. Everywhere. Chest, back, nose.
Back.
Yes. I'm like an ape. Silverback, baby. Yes. I'm gonna shave my hair though. We're gonna okay. Side note. Nothing to do with what we talking about. Since you here and Linnell here. Y'all wanna have a party this year for my mom?
For her birthday? Or
For her birthday.
y'all gonna come here?
No.
Why not? This the party city.
Because everybody's here.
It could be a trip for everybody. You know how you had destination weddings?
You know
Could
your
be a
aunties ain't gonna go
destination.
nowhere.
Could be a destination birthday.
You know your aunties ain't gonna go nowhere.
That would be nice. But it would be what her day, her birthday fall on this year? Is it Mother's Day?
I don't know. Let's see. But let's see very quickly. We sorry to be handling family business in front of y'all, but we need to figure this out real quick since I got them with me. No, it's on a Wednesday, but we don't have to have it on that Wednesday though.
Oh, it's on a Wednesday?
It's on a Wednesday.
I mean, that's my off day.
That might not be your off day then though. Remember, your stuff might change.
Yeah, it's still gonna be the same. It's Saturday, it changed. I go to midnights. They changed my off days from Wednesday night to Thursday night to Thursday night, Friday night. I'm not Thursday night. I'm off instead of Wednesday, Thursday. My new off day starting Saturday will be Thursday, Friday. But since I'm on midnights, it's gonna be Wednesday night, Thursday night, still the same days. But when I go to day watch, I'm gonna have to work 7. It's gonna be the actual Thursday, Friday. But on midnights, it's Wednesday night, Thursday night. So we don't change for to August. So in May, I'll still be in on overnight.
Sort of like a mukbang chocolate. They don't really care for the smacking and stuff. But mukbang, they do. People don't pay for mukbangs. You know what I'm saying? They go on YouTube just to watch them and stuff like that. And mukbang is about you eating more food. But what Linnell was talking about is it's basically another fetish thing. There are people who will pay for you to eat certain things and just to hear you smacking. And
Nicole said somebody might pay us to watch us shave our big toe.
They might. They might. There is a market for everything. That's why you need a manager out here. That's why you need a manager out here. Curry, we might have to manage this thing for real. We have to manage this thing for real, too. Kurt, while you're still here, we need to put a poker game together. I felt like playing the other day. So we're going to use your spot, just to let you know. He got the table and everything, and I bet you he ain't been doing nothing with it since the last time we played. So we at your spot. Man, I got 3 of those. Oh, now y'all gonna cut out the middle, man. Ain't that about nothing? You see this here? You gonna cut out the middle, man. See? Y'all gonna need this protection.
Right.
You'll need this mouthpiece, you know what I'm saying, to run up them numbers. Y'all don't know how to do this business. Kurt don't know how to play no pool. He just got the table there. He just got the table there, you know what I'm saying, to make the house look good. He got that there to attract the women, you know what I'm saying? He got the nice little setup in the basement, so the lady. Oh, let me be quiet. He got a lady. I'm finna start some shit.
Oh, Kurt got a lady?
Yeah. I think he's got a lady. He was damn near finna get married. But that was over a year ago. We play every Sunday, Kurt. So you don't have me talking about other stuff. We play every Sunday out here at the flat, but we serious. We serious about the poker thing. Matter of fact, I'm gonna call you, bro. We gonna set it up. I'm gonna shoot you a message and we'll set that up because me and Nicole finna get up out of here. No, it don't take long at all. She was really nice, but it was over a year ago that I met her. I haven't talked to her in a while, but she was really nice.
A special lady and a very exciting girl.
Shaka been drinking tonight. She had some wine or something. Retirement and pension? Yeah, she locked him down for that.
Retirement and a pension?
And a pension? Yeah, he must be from Ukraine. All right. So, anything else we need to talk to you guys about before we get out of here? Nicole, anything you want to tell them?
No. Like, heart, subscribe, share. Matter of fact, share this video. But I know y'all probably not going to share this video because Jay wasn't on here. And since he y'all favorite.
September 2030? Okay. He said he does September 2030.
Right. Tell a friend to tell a friend to tell a friend. We can't grow without y'all. Although we appreciate y'all showing up every week or every other week, but we appreciate your support. But share. Tell somebody about us. If you enjoy us, maybe they'll enjoy us.
Jay who? Nicole ain't no good. Nicole ain't no good. And they send them sample feet pics so we can get paid. So we're gonna set up the website. We're gonna have Linnell working on y'all website. Put them on there. We're gonna put everything on there so everybody can go there and pick which sample they want. We got a couple different flavors here. we got some chocolate, we got some vanilla, and we got the butter pecan too. You know what I'm saying? We got all that up in there. Just kidding, Jay. Miss you, Jay. She said she joked. She kids, Jay. She missed you too. So
I kid. It sounds like he done.
You're not
He
vanilla.
Angela Yee.
How you know I was talking about you? You could have been the butter pecan. So she knows she's gonna be vanilla.
She white chocolate.
She French vanilla. We need some plump feet. Okay, I found us some plump feet. We're gonna go into the feet's business, huh?
Oh, I'm like,
did my man say get out of here?
He said bye, y'all.
You were hoping you were butter pecan. We can name you butter pecan, Nicole. We'll name you butter pecan. The other one we'll call her French vanilla, because French vanilla got a yellowish tone to it too. You know what I'm saying? It ain't really just straight white. So we got you. Okay. Now it'd been different if we'd have called you white chocolate. You know what I'm saying? Now white chocolate is straight white.
Yeah, but it's with a little flavor.
Yeah.
Got a little soul in you.
It got freckles.
No, that's something with strawberries.
White chocolate got this.
Oh, Shaka said that's her. She white chocolate.
No, I think she was saying she was butter pecan. You ain't nowhere close to caramel.
Who think they caramel?
Shaka Don.
Light-skinned people always think they brown, don't they? They be like, I'm dark-skinned. I'm like, no, you're not.
Okay. All right, we got to get out of here, y'all. Our producer and already look at that. She brown. See, we ain't going to answer no more comments. We go. Yes, hold on. Why to go? Yes, we do. I'll pay a lot of money to be brown. She said we. Did she say we? Oh my God. Yes, we do.
I'm brown.
Okay. I didn't say I was dark, but I am brown. Forget y'all.
I'm brown. Forget y'all. Oh my God. Brown.
Right. Right. You're not brown. You're a comfortable color. That's what you are. You're comfortable. It's not even a shade. You just, people ask you what's your tone. You're just comfortable. Yeah. We got to go. We already didn't got the lampshade pulled on us. You know what I'm saying? He didn't flick the lights on us once already.
You're right. He didn't flick the wrap it up box.
Yeah. So thank y'all again. We catch y'all next week. We gonna get up out of here.
All right.